Good morning, and thank you for joining. Today is our 13th day. We're actually right at the midway point, and hoping we can keep it going. And I'm hoping actually the practice and our intentions of gratitude and the qualities of gratitude is seeping into your life off the mat. I know for sure yesterday after the intention was to find joy in what we're doing. I want to share something really quick. So previously, like 48 hours before, I had shoveled snow, and we have a pretty big area to shovel snow, and it took me almost 2 hours, over 2 hours of shoveling snow. And it used to be I loved to shovel snow because way before I was doing all this yoga and I was doing a corporate job, I would look for that physical challenge when I got home. But things have changed. Now I do so much yoga. Shoveling snow is not like my best thing that I want to do. So I had shoveled snow 48 hours. My body was aching. My husband's working all day, so I feel like I'm home. I could do this. And yesterday, the intention of finding joy in what you're doing really helped me, because after I was done with the class, I looked outside and it had snowed while we were in class here, and I thought, oh, okay, it was only less than barely. My body hasn't even recovered. So I go upstairs, and my husband, and he has to go to work, and he knew I was like, he said, I'll call in, maybe I'll shovel the snow. I'm like, no, I got this. So I actually looked outside, and I found a joy in what I have to do, because I know I love snow, and I knew we needed the snow because within that 48 hours, it had rained and the snow was gone, and it was dark and bleak, and I was like, wow, we have fresh snow now. So I got ready within like 30 minutes to get outside and shovel with a good attitude of finding joy in it, reconnecting what I used to love to do, and the temperature had changed, and it was like it settled. It got so warm there was nothing much to shovel. So what I'm trying to say is that my attitude, I was able to, if I had complained about it, and I would have been out of it and wasted my morning dragging my feet about something that I didn't even have to do after all. Of course, I'm sure I'll have to shovel snow for the rest of the winter. What I'm saying is that it's about gratitude helps us to find this attitude of being able to sustain. So hopefully, if this is seeping into your life, I would appreciate maybe a story you can share with us. Maybe email it to me, and I won't even read the name. If you want to share something, I would so appreciate. Okay, so let's go ahead, and thank you for listening. Open the knees wide, untuck your toes, and let's go ahead and nestle between your legs and let your forehead come down in your child's pose. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Deep inhales and exhales. Good. And then inhale, rise up. And let's come to our seat. On your seat again, place your hands on your legs and just start to circle your spine, and then drawing that awareness around the belly button. 1, 2, really feeling the body in all angles as we're moving. Good, and let's move the opposite direction. Good. Now inhale, reach your arms up. Interlace the fingers at the top. Press your palms up. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale it out. Bend the elbow, lean over a little to the right. So bend the elbow, let your head rest against your arm now and lean to your right on a 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, rise up, reach your arms up. Exhale, bend the elbow, the right elbow, and then let your head kind of press against that arm. And then lean to your left. So try not to take your right leg with you. Keep the right leg down and breathe on it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, reach your arms back up again and palms turn up. Exhale, arms out. And then take your hands behind, interlace the fingers, open the chest, chin up. Breathe into your heart space. So clearing it up. Good. We'll take another inhale here. Exhale through the mouth. Reach your hands forward and then palms together. Bring your hands to your third eye. And then bring your hands to your heart space. And then starting this morning with a grateful heart, with open awareness. On the next exhale, bow down and into the chest. Okay. And from here, let's step to the top of the mat. So feet are hip distance apart, bend at the hips. Exhale, hip drops here. And take a few more breaths here. Keep your knees soft, mildly bent. Good. So now take your hands forward. You're on your fingertips. And just come up onto your toes and lift your heels up and then lower the heels down. And then lift your toes as you move your hips back. So again, pull the navel in and up, come up to your toes, lift the heels up, and then place your heels down and lean back. I want you to keep your hips bent and navel in and up. And again, pull navel in and lower belly lifts up and up and up. Exhale, lower heels down, and then move your hips back. Your hands are forward, okay, on your fingertips. Again, come on up, lift up through the belly. Exhale, heels drop, and then toes up. Keep doing that. Inhale up. Exhale to the back. So you should feel a nice traction in your spine, and especially in your lower back. Keep your knees bent. It can be good for hamstrings, but I'm more focused on the lower back. And then again, heels up. So let's do that 5 more. Heels up, 1. Drop the heels into the back. Heels up, 2. Drop the heels and then move the hips back. Heels up, 3. Drop the heels, move back. And again, up. 4. Down and back. Last one. Down and back. Good. So from here now, let's go ahead and open the feet wide. Okay, you're still bending at the hips. Feet wide as your hips, and then turn the toes out. Pull the navel in. So some of us will bend the knees and move the hips back, knees to the side, and then slowly straighten. Not all the way, just a little bit. Exhale, bend knees, and then inhale, straighten. Drop, and inhale, straighten. So some of us might go a little bit lower. And I want you to start to engage your pelvic floor, lifting up and down, but keep the pelvic floor engaged, keep the breath flowing. And then 2, 3, 4, 5. Some of us might come all the way down to your toes. Some of us will be halfway up. Take 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So lean forward and then press up, and now bring your feet forward again. Exhale, gently fold down. Take a deep inhale. Flush it out through your mouth. Bend knees, gaze ahead. Step your right foot back and drop the right knee down. Untuck the back toes. Stay on your fingertips. Reach your rib cage up, and a 2, 3, 4, 5. Now tuck your back toes under, and we're bending at the hips, moving your hips back into half honeymoon or half split. Again, do not round the upper back, keep the chest forward, bend the elbows, and move your toes on the front foot. And 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I want you to now take your right hand, balance yourself with your left fingers, and take your right hand over to the left side and bring your hands wide. And then don't try to drag your hips to the side, keep your hips back. So be mindful, go easy on this, and exhale. Just lower down. Inhale, lift up from the lower belly, lift the spine up a little bit. Exhale, bend the elbows to the side. Inhale up, exhale to the side. Inhale up, exhale to the side. And then inhale, come on up and back into that low lunge. Untuck your toes, gaze ahead. Now pick up the back knee and on your toes into high lunge. Keep the lower belly lifted. And I just want you to move your hips forward and back. And 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop your knee down, both legs back. Exhale, child's pose. Two more breaths here. Yeah, then inhale, gaze up, rise up, and take your right foot to the top of the mat. Knee bends over the ankle, left heel forward, untuck the left toes, lift up. Stay high on your fingertips, squeeze in the thighs. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Tuck the back toes under and move your hips back, hands wide. Again, so let's think of elongation to the spine. Okay, lifting the lower belly up and gaze ahead and move those toes. And 2, 3. Feel the sensations around the back of the legs. 5. Good. Now take your left hand over to the right side. Balance yourself. Keep your hands wide. And then slowly come down. Excuse me. So still moving your toes in and out. Deep breathly. Deep breaths here. Okay. On the next exhale, bend the front knee, come back to your low lunge, and then tuck the back toes under, pick up the back knee, pull the navel up, and shift your hips forward and back. Good. So now we'll drop the back knee down, both knees back. Exhale. Into your child's pose. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Exhale it out. Good. Navel in and up, gaze ahead. Come on up, shoulders over wrists. Pressing again, press the hands into the mat. Press the earth away with your hands, hug the belly button in. And 2, 3, make sure you're activating your hands through the knuckles and your finger pads. 4, 5. Good. Now just gently sway hips side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale back into child's pose. Now this time turn your palms up and curl your fingers in and out in your child's pose. So we're waking up through the physical body and also waking up to our inner body as well. Okay, and gaze forward. Come on up, shoulders over wrists. Again, press the earth away, that modified chaturanga. So or wrap your forearms in, pull navel in. It's important to keep your shoulders back, elbows bent, and lower when you lower yourself down with control. So hug the legs together, belly button in. Exhale, come on down. Okay, forehead to the mat. Shake those hips. Okay, take a deep inhale. Let it go through your mouth. Okay, hands press down underneath the shoulders. Roll your shoulders up. Elbows hug in towards the ribs. Navel up, in and up. And then glide the top of the head towards the front of the room. Low cobra. On a 2, 3. So press your hands down and then try to pull your hands apart. 4. They're not moving, just trying to pull the hands apart. 5. Activating the upper body a little bit more. Exhale, lower down. Again, draw the belly button in and up. Hands down and then lift up. So stay in low cobra or hands, arms straighten a little bit more into full cobra on a 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, come back into your child's pose. Good. So I'm going to take you all to your backs. And then hug the knees into the chest. Hands around the shins, hug in. And rock side to side. Okay, so from here, draw the navel in and up. In and up. I want to roll to our seat. But I want you to tuck your chin into the chest. Draw the navel in and up, roll to your seat. And then balance on your sit bones. You might be touching the mat with your toes. And then maybe grab the legs and pull belly in, breathe on a 2, 3, 4, 5. On the next exhale, chin into the chest, lower. I draw the belly button in, just drop your lower back down. And slowly come on down. And again, exhale, belly button in. Chin in the chest, roll up, 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 shoulders back. So this time you might take your hands to the back of the legs. Maybe stay here balancing, working on that balance on your sit bones, lifting the rib cage up, shoulders back, heart forward. Or bring your legs up. Okay, so maybe heels and knees in alignment, or straighten the legs. So wherever you are, make sure you're not straining too much, right? Shoulders back, hug the legs in, and listen to your body. And from here, might let the hands go or not. And a 2, 3, 4. Pull the lower belly in and up, heart forward. 5. Crisscross the legs. Hands forward. Exhale. Take a deep inhale. Exhale through your mouth. One more inhale. Flush it out. Rock your hands in. One more time. So draw the belly button in, hands underneath the knees. Pull the navel in. So you might be just keeping your toes here, working on this. Hug the legs together. That's option 1. Option 2, bring your feet up, shoulders back. Option 3, straighten the legs, hug the legs together. Okay? And heart forward. And a 2, keep the heart reaching forward. 3, lower belly up. 4, 5. Exhale. Down. This time, opposite leg, left leg, or if you had the right leg in front, maybe now the left leg in front. Exhale, fall forward. Take a deep breath. Flush it out. And then come on up. Okay. Come on to our feet again. Exhale, fall forward, fold. Ground the feet, arms to side, rise up. To the top, palms together, lifting up through the lower belly, engage your pelvic floor. Feel your feet, awaken the legs by firming the skin into the bones. Then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Okay, Surya Namaskar, we'll start. So hands to the heart space, shoulders back, inhale. Let it go through your mouth. Hug the hips in. Get strong through your presence. Feet ground, lift the crown of the head up. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up. Exhale, bend the hips, fold up. Inhale, halfway up. So on your fingertips, so hands to your shins. If you have flexibility, hands flat. Pull navel in. Then exhale. First find your plank, shoulders over wrist, keep the breath flowing. Okay, inhale in your plank. Exhale to your chaturanga. So you can drop your knees, chaturanga, or full chaturanga with knees up, and then up dog or low cobra. Exhale to your down dog. Hands plug in, arms wrap in. Exhale, deep exhales to the belly button. Inhales, let the whole body expand through the inhale. Exhale, belly button in. Inhale, expansiveness. Exhale, releasing. One more breath here. Good. Bend knees now. Let's step forward to the top of the mat. Half forward fold. Exhale, full forward fold. Bend knees. Round the feet. Arms up to the side. Rise up to the top. Palms together. Exhale, hands to your heart. Again, ground the feet. Sweep your arms up. Lift the pelvic floor up. Exhale, bend in the hips. Fold down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale to your plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or low cobra or full cobra. Exhale to your down dog. Lifting the hips up and over. And breathe. Take 2 more breaths here. Good. Inhale. Exhale to your mouth. Bend knees to the top of the mat. Half forward fold. Exhale, full forward fold. Bend knees, arms to the side, rise up. Hands together, exhale, hands to your heart. Okay, release your hands down, shoulders up and down. 1, 2, 3, and the opposite way. 1, 2, 3. Rotate your wrists. 1, 2, 3, and the opposite way. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Surya Namaste B. You can come with our feet underneath our hips. It's more stable. Our big toes together, heels apart. But either way, really ground through the 4 corners of the feet. Base the big toe, little toe, inner heel, outer heel. And you want to feel that engagement of the muscles into the bones in your legs. Pelvic floor engages, belly engages, and then lift into the crown of the head. Just feel this awaken, this steadiness in your own body. Inhale. Flush it out through your mouth. Now direct the mind to your breath and let the breath guide you here. On the inhale, bend knees into your chair pose. Bring your arms up or gaze ahead. On the belly button in and up. Inhale. Now on your next exhale, roll forward. Into your full forward fold. Inhale to your half. Exhale, hands down, plank. Again, modify it if you have to. Drop knees. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, a low cobra. Exhale to your down dog. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay, so from here, bend knees, look forward. Right foot to the top of the mat. Ground the back foot down. Bend the front knee. Ground both feet as you rise up. Your warrior 1. So press the back foot down, front foot down. Press the front heel down to activate the whole leg. Draw the front ribs in. Palms together or palms apart. You can look forward or look up. And a 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale, hands down. Plank. Get ready with plank. Shoulders over wrists, belly button up. Hug the legs to the midline. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale to your down dog. Belly button in. Bend knees, gaze forward. Left foot to the top of the mat. Bend the front knee, ground the back foot down. Inhale, rise up. Again, get steady with that front foot. Press it down, press the back foot down. Lift up to the ribs. On a 2, 3. Good. Now inhale. Exhale, hands back down. Plank. Wrap your forearms in, pull navel in. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Deep breaths here. You can always come to child's pose if it's too much. Hips move back, arms wrap in. 102. 3. Again, clearing it up through the breath. 4. Whatever thoughts surfacing, if it's not serving you, use your breath. 5. One more. Belly button up. Bend knees, gaze to the top of the mat, and then walk or hop softly towards the top of the mat. Half forward fold. Exhale, full forward fold. Now navel in and up, bend knees, come to your chair pose again. And then straighten the legs. Then exhale, hands down, arms down, Namaste. And you're tall at the top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale it out through your mouth. Okay, let's step to the middle of the mat. And then bring your feet wide. Okay, so we are heel to heel, toes forward. Ground the feet again, muscles firm up in your legs. Hands to the hips, lift the rib cage up. Can you even take your hands to the rib cage and lift up? And then keep the navel in, feet hug in, then release the arms down. Reach your arms out to the sides and then take your thumbs to the top, hook your thumbs. Inhale, exhale, lean to your right. And 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, rise up. Exhale to the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now inhale, rise up. Exhale, arms out and down. Okay, hands to the hips. Now let's turn your right toes out. Right knee toes forward. Keep your legs straight. Squeeze legs together. Inhale, arms to a T. Exhale, belly button in. I want you to firm the feet into the mat. And then just lean over the front leg. So some of us might just bring the hand not onto the knee, maybe your thigh, left hand to the hip. I don't know all your levels. So this is triangle. This is one pose here, okay? If you can go down, pull navel in, let the thigh bone move into the hip socket, right hand down. Keep your tailbone moving towards the back leg. And then open the chest. Good. Maybe top arm up. On 2, draw the belly in. 3. Gaze to the side, only look up if the neck feels good. 4, elongate in the spine. 5, look forward towards the front leg, bend the front knee. Take the back hand to the hip, and then rise up. Okay, so from here, right foot in, left hand, right foot in, right hand back to the hip. Left toes out. Toes and knees pointing the same direction. Ground the feet, inhale, arms to a T. Exhale, you have to engage the core and inhale. Then on the next exhale, lean forward. Again, you don't have to go deep. You might just keep your hand down or go all the way down depending on where you are. Shoulder blades to get on your back, front ribs drawn in, tailbone towards the back heel. Don't let the head dangle. Lift the neck and gaze to the side or up on 2, 3, 4, 5. Look down towards the front leg, bend that left knee, rise up. All toes forward, hands behind, interlace the fingers. So all toes forward, heels down, inhale, open the chest. Hands behind you, interlace, inhale. Exhale through your mouth. Good, and on the next exhale, bend knees, bend at the hips, move your hips back, exhale, forward fold. Wide-legged forward fold here. Keep low, lifting the navel in and up, in and up. Squeeze, don't pull too hard on your sit bones. Keep your sit bones together. The deep work here is in the pelvis. One more breath. Flush it out through your mouth. Release the hands down. Okay, we're gonna bend the knees. And then hands to the shins, we're gonna roll up. So pull the belly in, but start to stack, keeping the knees bent first and straighten the knees, hips bent. Then slowly start to straighten the knees, hips, and then spine over your pelvis, shoulders down, head up. Good job. Heel toe in to the midline. And we're going to step to the top of the mat. Okay, one more round of Surya Namaskar A. So ground the feet. Bend knees. And then straighten the legs by imagining like the skin, the soles of the feet are rising up, hugging into the bones all the way up to the crown of the head. Take a deep inhale. Exhale through your mouth. Ground the feet. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, bend the hips, fall down. You'll stay here for one more breath. So imagine that block is between your legs. Good. Then inhale halfway up. Exhale, bend knees, hands down, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Belly button in and up. Optional. You can stay in down dog. Wrap your arms in or take your right leg up behind you. You can stay in your classic down dog with both legs down or take your right leg up. Bend the right knee, open the hip, and a 2. 3, tucking the hips. 5, square the hips back, release the right foot back down. Bend knees and straighten, bend knees and straighten. Okay, hands ground, arms wrap in, pull navel in, left leg up and behind you. Now bend the left knee, stack the hips, open the hips, wrap your arms in, on a 2, 3, 4, 5. Square your hips back, land the foot back down. Good, now bend both knees, step forward to the top of the mat. Half forward fold. Exhale, full forward fold. Hug in as much as you can, belly in and up. Bend knees. Arms up to side, rise up. Hands to your exhale, hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. All right, let's come down for a reset. On the way down, on your backs. Hands to shins, knees into the chest, rock your legs side to side. Good. Open the knees wide, hands to shins, rock side to side. Now take your hands to the backs of legs, straighten the legs up to the sky, heels up and down. Good. Bend knees, hug the knees into the chest. Straighten the left leg down the mat. And just place the right toes to the mat, just the right toes to the mat with your right knee bend, arms to a T, and just sway your legs side to side. Good, one more time. Good. Now bend the left knee, straighten the right leg down, and then bend the left knee and just gently sway side to side. Go gentle at first, you want to slow, and you always want to feel these poses before you start to really go deep into them. That awareness. Okay. Now bend both knees, feet flat on the mat, feet wide, and gently sway your legs side to side. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. One more. Good. Hands to the backs of thigh bones, hug the legs in. And let's rise up. Come up to your seat. And here we'll take a deep breath in your grounding through your sit bones. And take a deep inhale. Exhale through the mouth. The shoulders drop down towards the earth, chin up, soften the eyes. Take your right hand to the belly, left hand to your heart space. Really soften through your skin. Let that softening bring awareness inwards. Your eyes start to soften, your jaw starts to relax. Feel your hands on your body, feeling the heartbeat. Feeling the breath even in your belly. Now bring a sense of awareness to what you've just accomplished and being grateful for this practice, grateful for stepping on the mat this morning. Let this gratitude expand through you. Take an inhale. Exhale through the mouth. This gratitude, bring to the surface a sense of humility. A sense of humility. Being humble. Being humble or humility is not a sign of weakness. It's in fact the opposite. It's giving courage to look at what's real, to look at what is true, to face our own truths. So being humble and being humility encourages just the opposite. It's not weakness. Today, through the expression of gratitude, let the humility, the humbleness surface. Let us truthfully look at where we are. The relationship we have with our own selves, looking in a humble way, truthfully looking at our relationship to ourselves and the relationship to those around us, being truthful. The first relationship to ourselves, being kind and compassionate to ourselves. And then those two around, and looking at our relationships with those around us. With sincerity and humility. So we'll take an inhale. Exhale out through the mouth. Bring your palms together. Raise your hands to your third eye. So let's not let the mind get in the way. Direct the mind to your heart. Bring your hands to your heart space. Through gratitude, we open up into humility. So being humble in your presence. And today, just feel into your own relationship with yourselves and those around you. When on the next inhale, we inhale. Exhale out through the mouth. The next inhale. Inhale. Exhale, bow down. Namaste.